I'm back. Normal stock balding, bare bones broadcasting. This is Skeleton Nation. I speak about the issues of humans living as a mammal with this planet. What it is doing, what it is, and what it's doing, what it has to do. It lives in a cosmos. This represents the cosmos. I don't know if you can tell. There's just uncountable stars and planets spinning around in there. A paperweight, a Heathkit sitting on its inventors. Well, it's not an inventor. I don't know that what put it together is the inventor of it. Could be something out of its environment. I don't really know. I used to think this is part of the anatomy of the Lord. And the Lord, if you look at it long enough, the book long enough to seek the Lord where you find. Well, I didn't find the Lord. I found evidence, and I began to relate to the evidence and found a conceptual transcription. Watching the patterns of the evidence in creation, I overhear a conceptual wit, and I reason with it. That's what I reason with. Did that make any sense to anyone listening? I identify a pattern of events in creation. I conceptually identify a wit with that pattern. And of course, when you look at the patterns available here, it's mighty, a lot of patterns. And my antenna contraption ain't going to pick up much of it, especially how I use it. Not real good. So I do what I am able to do. Only with that, I speak to the wit and reason with it of these patterns as a conceptual identity of reasoning ability. So I speak to the evidence. Now, I don't talk to things tangible. I speak to the wit of it. And the position of that wit that I find more than likely quite adjacent to the whole thing. It's the Heathkit to that wit. And I don't know if it's a lie, or I don't know about it. I still speak to that position and reason with it, knowing nothing, not titling it, not seeing anything black, white, indifferent. I go into the chamber where the Lord lives, shut up. I've identified a puka, my maker, that I have called present tense and then isn't. My maker is not present tense with me as far as I can tell. Stop it. Even though I get struck by this thing. It ain't here. It's not. It's not. I wish I'd knock my hat off for you. If my hat falls off someday, you'll know. Can I smell it, touch it, feel it, taste it, bite it, eat it, hug it? Can I have any physical relationship with my puka? Stop it, I cannot. Tickle my leg and leave me alone. Puka's ornery and very humorous. Love teasing. Oh! Puka has such a... Light's getting mentioned, and normally doesn't get mentioned in this light. Humans do not have that conception of their puka. I oftentimes don't. It's stupid. It makes me so mad. If I get my hands on my puka, I would just kill it. Dead puka. I took care of that. I just had chill puka. Can't strangle it. Can't hurt it. Can't hurt its feelings. I'm somewhere in the middle of that. Way too small to hurt it. Puka's and see the script for me hurting it, it wrote. So I'm sure it wrote something that's going to kill it. No, that's just my stupidity from stupidity. I better get off here before we can't upload it. Because you don't want to miss this, do you? Let me tell you. Don't miss it, because that's the feeling and the reason you feel the way when you go out and strangle each other and hurt each other. You're really mad at puka. Big time. You're mad at how life has gone. You're mad and you're holding that one responsible for something it ain't. It's as much a victim of things as you are. Want to bet? And everyone you're mad at here is big-time victim of stupidity. Puka! Did you see? I got a Dutch rub. Dork. Wants me to say things like that. Does not like you overdoing this. And that's what this planet is doing right now. It's exaggerating everything and over really doing without a red cent in its hand, claiming you're going to finance it all with this worthless paper. It's not worthless paper because it's IOUs. Only it's worthless for what you want to finance it with. You can't finance it. It's IOUs. You're going to carry on all this fighting with IOUs. No, you ain't. Who's going to pay that? People coming. Have to. Puka made it that way. Dumb. Puka. You say, oh, the planet will end. No, it won't. No, they're going to go through agony. And the wit of humanity will not let this fossil like you think. Oh, we'll end up Mars. Shut up. Just because you won't do human don't mean the ones that are coming won't have to and will. They'll put the same, they'll back up. Won't talk to Puka, they'll talk their own brain and the evidence. They won't talk to Puka. They won't. They'll talk to themselves that you won't. That's what they'll talk to, their own human wit, and put it together and get something done here that you won't do right now. Laying in occupied tents with your arms folded across your tent like brats. And the others are laying face down in 2 inches of water going gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Like Gulliver. And there ain't no strings over you, Gulliver. Your dishonesty with yourself keeps you face down gurgling in water 2 inches deep. Stand up, Gulliver. Quit your blubbering. Gulliver, right now, get up. And do something lovely, Gulliver. It's the Sabbath day. Contribute. Contribute, Gulliver. All those in prosperity, contribute. Oh. You rather let generosity happen. You give it away in such stingy, slimy ways. You're sickening, and there's nothing there to give in the first place. So give your heart. You've got plenty of time to do it. And you know you do. That currency value you have in your hand buys you time. Go invest the time of your occupying and do something else with it. Contribute it. Contribute what you did. Contribute what you are 3 years old. Last you move. 3-year-olds. All of you. Go do it. You've all passed by 3 and I demanded it. The King of the Jews, I demand a proclamation on the Sabbath day that you live 3 years old, each one of you on this globe. Now let me see you fight. 1. And you're old enough, you don't need mommy no more. Well, you're young enough to live 3, and you ain't dead yet. Now do it. Move. Commandment. Obey me. I'm the king. And I mean it.